Thank you, Sydney and Brooks. So as we've heard tonight, the students of our grad class were truly a prime patch of petunias. However, we literally would not be here if it weren't for our parents.
Their undying support when we came home stressed with everything from school to friends to relationships is, although we don't always thank you for it, extremely appreciated.
To be honest, there are some nights, and I know all of us can relate to this, where we might have come home a little bit later than expected, but in the morning all we said was,
"Oh yeah, Mom, I got home like 20 minutes before curfew. It was good. You know, not crazy."
Here's Trang and Kim Wynn with the toast to the parents.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Trang.
My name is Kim.
Yes, we are twins. No, we are not identical.
Contrary to popular belief, it is possible to have identical twins of not possible to have identical twins of different genders.
Really, though, we're up here to celebrate not just us children, but the parents.
Our fathers and mothers who birthed us from their wombs, where we first entered life through the birth canal.
Not only have we children graduated, but you parents too have graduated from 18 years of casual slavery.
From our 4 years as Campbell Tartans and our parents' experience of raising two of them simultaneously, we decided to take this time to inform you of some tips and tricks that we learned whilst experiencing high school.
So, here's the Campbell Collegiate Parent Survival Guide. Follow these 6 tips to surviving parenthood when raising a Campbell Tartan, son or daughter.
Tip number 1, time. The American Heritage Dictionary defines a time zone as any of the 24 divisions of the Earth's surface used to determine the local time of any given locality. We would like to inform you, if you haven't been made aware already, that your children actually follow their own secret time zone. That pretty much explains all of the chronic late nights and the sleeping in the mornings.
Tip number 2, calling in. It is important to call in for your son or daughter when they are going to miss class. The lady in the office phones gets pretty lonely. Sometimes she gets so lonesome that she tends to talk over the announcements in progress.
Additionally, we hope you are not too familiar with the following.
Your son or daughter has been absent from the following periods.
1,
2,
3,
4,
and
5. In the event that you've ever received this message, you may experience feelings of worry or anxiety, unless they're in choir. One can assume that if your child is MIA, they're in choir.
Speaking of choir, tip number 3, band and choir concerts. If your child is in a choir or a band, expect to be at least 2 or 3 concerts during the school year. These will be complete with 10-minute intros for 2-minute songs, as well as announcements about events that are to take place 6 to 12 months later. Your concerns will then... Your concerns will then be realized when you check the wristwatch and it has almost been 2 hours and we have not gotten to the band portion of the set list. Rest assured, though, that the level of entertainment that these concerts exude will leave you leaving with a sense of commitment.
Tip number 4, Power School. Checking Power School is the equivalent of satanic worship in the eyes of your son or daughter. Avoiding the topic of Power School will most likely rid you of unnecessary stress and various degrees of teen angst. So, unless you want to see a certain 40% drop from a certain 10,000 mark essay, from a certain Mr. Atchison, or a certain skip day,
which I heard, according to Wikipedia, stands for Student Kinesthetic Intellectual Promenade.
we would advise you to instead trust and aid your child in doing well in school in order to avoid having an earlier than expected heart attack.
Tip number 5, driving. Our kids have become excellent operators of automobiles, from trucks to SUVs to Honda Civics. But they will never conceptualize how to operate vacuum cleaners, lawnmowers, snowblowers, and other household appliances. It seems that us teens just don't have the drive to do so.
And finally, tip number 6, the real meaning of graduation. Graduation isn't just about the kids. Understand that those graduation diplomas represent the ticket to getting your old lives back. Today marks the end of 18 years of your careers as life managers for us. So pat yourselves on the back for a job well done and commence to following every dream you had held in reserve so that your babies could follow theirs.
On a side note, our parents' 21st anniversary happens to be tomorrow as well. So this is your gift to you. Couldn't ask for much better than a over 1,000 guest party, right? Yeah. So you can kind of forget about that iPad that you guys wanted. Seriously.
To every parent in the audience tonight, on behalf of the Campbell graduating class of 2013, we'd like to say thank you for everything you've so graciously given us, and for the love and kindness that will reside in our hearts as we venture into the futures ahead. So please raise your glasses in toast of our parents. We love you!